We reach the end of our food truck paradise journey in New Orleans, and the final stop is also the sweetest. Food trucks actually started out as a sweet sensation, with the good humor trucks of the 1920s marking the first wave of motorized vendors in America. But there's one dessert mobile still on the streets today that's been on an even longer roll. It goes back so far, it's powered not by 4 cylinders, but 4 legs.
Hoo, girl. Hoo.
Welcome to Roman Candy.
It's very exciting whenever we see the Roman candy cart. Everyone's like, yeah, go get some Roman candy. It's really delicious. It's very New Orleans. It's a classic candy that we've been eating for 20 years.
I've been living here all my life and been eating Roman candies ever since I can remember, and I love them. They're just salty, sweet, and chewy. Even though I have braces, I'm not supposed to have them, but I'll find a way to eat them.
Since 1971, Ron Cotterman has been selling sticks of pulled candy to generations of fans all over New Orleans. And today, he's parked in Uptown, just 2 miles south of the Superdome. But it was in 1915, almost 100 years before the food truck trend caught on, that Ron's grandfather, Sam Cortez, rolled out the Roman candy cart. After a childhood spent selling produce from a truck, Sam decided to turn his mother's Sicilian candy recipe into a business of his own. To do it, he designed a delivery wagon, kitchen, and storefront all in one.
He wanted windows all around that were open, able to be open and closed. He wanted running water in it, a couple of marble tables, and it needed to be driven from the inside, which is highly unusual. Grandpa hooked a horse up to it, and off they went.
Ron has preserved his grandfather's business model, including the driver.
This is Ada. She's my chauffeur. So I'm in the back. I'm making candy all day long. Everything is voice command. I just tell her what to do, and she does it. She's still learning new stuff all the time. Just recently, she learned how to parallel park.
With Ada at the wheel, Ron cooks up the famous Roman candy, a recipe that his family brought over from Italy.
My grandfather thought that if he called it Italian candy, only Italians would buy it. So instead of calling it Italian, he called it Roman. And that's how he got his name.
Ron's signature taffy is a mixture of corn syrup, sugar, and flavoring, and he pulls each batch by hand.
Just got to make a little pocket to hold the flavoring in there, hopefully. Otherwise, it gets all over you. There you go. Normally, I make about 600 sticks a day.
In the 1940s, Sam tried adding variety to the menu and learned one of the golden rules of street vending.
Grandpa tried a bunch of flavors, grape and orange and all kinds of stuff. But what he found out really quick was people couldn't make up their mind. And in the vending business, you want to make your sale and then move on. So we cut it down to 3 basic flavors, which were chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry, and that's the way it's been ever since.
Can I get all 3 flavors?
I have chocolate.
I got vanilla. It's just so delicious. Can I get 2 strawberries and 2 chocolates?
All right.
It has a unique flavor. It's not like saltwater taffy or anything. It's just that New Orleans candy flavor that we get down here.
It's almost like a cross between a toffee and a taffy, but honestly, it tastes like childhood memories.
I've been eating Roman candy for something like 60 years. I used to buy it from his grandfather, and I've always given it to my kids.
This nearly 100-year-old cart now has a web address painted on the back. But to send alerts to his customers, Ron uses the same instant messaging system that has worked for nearly a century.
I've had a lot of people tell me, what are you doing with that wagon? There's lots of better ways to make money. Well, they don't understand, okay? I'm just a vendor. That's what I do, And I make the best taffy candy in the world.
But mostly what's nice is the mule and the wagon. That's what's nice. What's nice is the memory of this guy.
It's the enduring spirit of men like Ron Cotterman that fuel the food truck frenzy.
See y'all later.